You didn't decide to buy that. You think you did. You think you walked into that store or opened that app, saw something you liked, and made a choice. But here's the uncomfortable truth. That choice was engineered. Months before you ever saw the product, someone sat in a room and designed the exact moment you'd say yes. The color of the button, the way the price is written, the exact spot on the shelf, the countdown timer that just happens to hit 0 right when you're about to leave the page. None of it is random. All of it is psychology. And by the end of this video, you won't be able to walk into a store or scroll past an ad without seeing it. So, before we continue, this video is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. It explores behavioral patterns in spending and perception, not personal financial instruction. Now, let's get into it.
Let me guess. You've said, "I'll just look," and then you left with a bag. You've bought something because it was 50% off without ever checking if the original price was even real. You've paid for a subscription you forgot existed for a service you used exactly once. You've stood in a checkout line and grabbed a $2 chocolate bar you didn't plan on buying 5 minutes earlier. If any of that sounds familiar, good. That means you're normal. That means the system is working exactly as designed. Because here's what nobody tells you. You are not the customer. You are the product being optimized. Every business you interact with, the supermarket, the app on your phone, the website you scroll at 11 p.m., has run thousands of tests on people just like you. They know what color makes you feel urgency. They know what number makes a price feel fair. They know exactly how long to make you wait before you give up and just buy the thing. This isn't a conspiracy. It's not evil people twirling mustaches. It's math. It's data. It's billions of small experiments refined over decades aimed at one target, your brain's autopilot. In the scary part, autopilot doesn't feel like autopilot. It feels like your own idea. So how does this actually work? It starts with a simple fact about the human brain. We don't make decisions with logic first. We make them with emotion first, and then we use logic to justify what we already felt. Businesses figured this out a long time ago, so instead of trying to convince your logical brain, they go straight to emotional one. Here's a few of the tools they use. First, anchoring. Ever seen a jacket priced at $300, crossed out, now $120? Your brain doesn't ask, is $120 a fair price for this jacket? It asks, how much am I saving? That $300 was never really the price. It was the anchor, a number planted in your head so the real price feels like a win. Car dealerships do this, retailers do this, even restaurants do it. That one absurdly expensive dish on the menu isn't there to sell. It's there to make everything else look reasonable next to it. Second, scarcity and urgency. Only 3 left in stock. Sale ends tonight. 12 people are viewing this right now. Your brain has a built-in fear of missing out. It's ancient. It kept your ancestors from missing the last food source before winter. Businesses hijacked that exact wiring. They know that urgency shuts down your slow, careful thinking and switches on your fast, panicked thinking. And panicked brains buy. Third, the decoy effect. You've seen this at the movie theater. Small popcorn, $4. Large, $9. Medium, $8.50. Nobody buys the medium. It exists for one reason only, to make the large look like a steal. You were never choosing between 3 sizes. You were being steered toward one. Fourth, price endings. $9.99 doesn't feel like $10. Your brain reads left to right, and the first digit does most of the emotional work. That 1 cent isn't an accident. It's a lever pulled billions of times a day. Each of these tricks looks small on its own, a rounded number, a countdown clock, a crossed-out price, but they're never used alone. They're stacked, layered on top of each other, until your rational brain doesn't stand a chance.
Here's where it gets deeper, because pricing tricks are just the surface. The real system isn't designed to get one sale from you. It's designed to make you a repeat customer for life, and it does that by rewiring your habits. Think about the subscription model: streaming services, apps, meal kits, software. Why do you think the first month is so cheap, sometimes free? Because the goal was never that first month. The goal is the moment you forget to cancel. Businesses know that canceling requires effort, and humans avoid effort. So they make signing up take 10 seconds and canceling take 10 steps. That gap between easy entry and hard exit is where entire industries make their money. This is called the friction gap, and once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere. Free trials that conveniently require a card number, apps that bury the cancel button 3 menus deep, gyms that make you cancel in person but let you sign up from your couch. They're not counting on your willpower, they're counting on your forgetfulness. Now here's the part that really messes with people. Casinos figured this out before any tech company did. No clocks, no windows, free drinks, machines placed so you always have to walk past more machines to leave. Every design choice removes a natural stopping point, because a stopping point is the enemy of profit. Now look at your phone. Infinite scroll, autoplay, notifications timed for maximum re-engagement. The same casino logic, just wearing a hoodie instead of a suit. And this is the real reveal. The goal was never to sell you a product. The goal is to design your environment so that spending, or scrolling, or staying feels like the natural, easy, default thing to do. You're not lacking discipline, you're standing inside a room built specifically to make discipline exhausting. Now, I'm not here to tell you to become paranoid about every purchase, or to swear off convenience forever. That's not realistic, and honestly, that's not the point. The point is this: you can't out-willpower a system built by teams of behavioral scientists, but you can out-notice it. Here's the shift. It's not a budgeting app, it's not a strict rule, it's one question asked at the right moment. Before any purchase that isn't planned, ask yourself, would I still want this if there was no urgency, no discount, and no one else was watching? That single question breaks almost every trick we just talked about. Take away the countdown timer, does the product still matter to you? Take away the crossed-out price, is the actual number still worth it to you? Take away the other people are buying this too. Do you still want it, or did you just want to keep up? This works because it moves the decision from your fast, emotional brain back into your slow, rational one, even just for 5 seconds. And 5 seconds is often all it takes to break the spell. The second shift is smaller, but just as powerful. Audit your subscriptions once a month, not because you're bad with money, but because forgetting is literally the business model. Canceling isn't a punishment, it's just closing a door that was designed to stay open without your permission. You're not trying to become someone who never spends, you're trying to become someone who spends on purpose, not on autopilot. Here's what I want you to remember from this video. You were never irrational. You were never bad with money. You were reacting exactly the way a normal human brain reacts to a system engineered by people whose entire job is to make that reaction predictable. Once you see the room you're standing in, the anchors, the urgency, the friction gaps, you stop blaming yourself for walking through the door they built. The businesses aren't going to stop designing these rooms, so the only real edge you have is noticing you're in one. If this video made you look at something differently, a store, an app, even your own last purchase, that's exactly the point of this channel. I break down the hidden psychology behind money, spending, in the systems built to influence both. Not tips, not hacks, the actual mechanics behind why we do what we do. If you want more of this, subscribe. New videos come out regularly, and I promise you'll never look at a limited time offer the same way again. And if you want to go deeper right now, watch this video next. The art of spending money and why most of us get it wrong. I'll see you in the next one.